So, hello everyone, my name is Corellian. We're back with Bugsnax. And Grumdo over here is trying to sell us a bridge, which apparently contains nuts or shellfish. Possibly both. But he's after a sweet frieder, and I can see one just there. So, I don't know if I've got to get up to it, or... I'm not sure it'll launch me that high, but I have an idea. I'll see if we can get the trap over there, because we know that works. Let's see if we can catch it that way. But the wind, I think it's the wind that blew it off, right? There you go. By the way, if you're wondering, people, windmills really don't work that way. The wind pushes the blades around, not the blade creating wind. But, you know, this is Snaktooth Island. The laws of physics don't apply. Certainly the laws of biology don't. What do you think, Grumdo? Have a sweet frieder. Crinkle cut.
Pleasure doing business with you. Hey, you're my best and only customer. I'm starting to think I should get a better location back in Snacksburg.
Good idea.
Moving all this inventory across the desert is real sweaty work. I'll need a way to keep cool. If you make both my feet into big bopsicles, then walking the hot sands would be a breeze. But I gotta warn you, you won't find bopsicles in the desert. Better look elsewhere, pal.
Bopsicles. Turn Grumdo's feet into bopsicles or big bopsicles. So it's two breeds of bopsicle. We're going to return to Wiggle, but since we're going back to town, I might as well take Gramble a new friend in the form of a cheapoof. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up.
Cheapoof.
I'll leave getting Gramble a pup tick for the time being. Ooh, see if we can get you two together. Oh no, I'm out of tomato. Do you like ranch? Gotcha.
Spuddy. Spuddy.
Excellent. Gramble, you're gonna need a bigger barn. But it's gonna make him so happy. Dunk, 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 dunk. Ah. Triffany meets Wambus. Is it gonna be love or is it gonna be sparks?
You're back.
Oh, had to come by and pick up supplies. Is that a new garden you got there?
Yep. Are you gonna stay for long?
Well, that depends. There any reason for me to stick around?
Of course.
Man, Triffy, I'm sorry. I've been a dang fool.
Yep.
It's just, I can't grow much out in that desert.
Yeah, and you got a lot of growing to do.
Hey, come on, he's reaching out here, Triffany.
I wasn't gonna give up my dig site either. We may have different goals sometimes, and we may not be in the same place. But that doesn't mean we're not together.
That's better.
I guess I could leave my farm every now and again and come see your dig site. Maybe even lend a helping paw.
You better. Now give me a kiss, you hot dish.
Yay!
Welcome home, Triffy. So the cactus didn't get jealous.
What's that now?
Nothing.
See, that's what happens. You talk it through, a little bit of compromise, and you're there.
Oh, hey, buddy. I'm glad you're here. Yeah, I've been talking to the other Grumpuses, and, I think they could use your help.
What's
Not
up,
just
Philbo?
with chores and stuff, but, you know, personal issues.
There's a lot of that going around.
It can be hard dealing with your problems alone, you know?
I know.
It won't get you closer to Lisbert, but it'd mean a lot if you could help the others.
How about you, Filbo?
I wish I could be like Lisbert. She always knew what to do, what to say. When she made a plan, I knew I could just follow it and I'd be okay. But now it's just up to me.
Hey, you're trying, and
Till
that's-
next time.
That's what counts, and you're getting better at this. Yeah. Oh, I definitely need ketchup. Almost some barbecue sauce as well. I get a barbecue bunker.
Is all going well?
These still haven't sprouted yet, have they? Okay, here we go. Spuddy. Another Spuddy. 3 more Spuddies. 2 more Spuddies. 1 more Spuddy. A whole
Hi, Wambus.
quad pack of Spuddies. The size of your hut has grown, and so has your inventory space. It can't get any bigger, but donating is still a nice thing to do. Okay. In the arms of Gramble. Before we start opening more missions, I want to try and round up Wiggle. See if we can get her back to town as well. You never know what might happen if we get them all back. Tropica! Yeah, how can I hold now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I can hold 18 Bugsnax now. Hey, Wiggle.
Ah, Gramble. Such soulful eyes. Such a caring heart. Such a collection of snacks.
Easy, missus.
Oh,
Poptic feet. They look like big slippers anyway. Oh, that looks like some kind of touchy fungus infection.
oh, I look ridiculous, and I don't have a single new tune in my head. What a woeful journey I've taken. Darling, I apologize for putting you through such an ordeal. It was all for the sake of art. And art is priceless.
Yeah, with a capital F.
I can see that this simply isn't working, and I believe I know why.
Here we go.
Oh, not nearly enough of snares. Though it pains me to return without a new single, I shall face the music and greet my adoring fans. Aloha, darling.
Aloha. These do not look safe to walk on. Some big furry winter boots, maybe. Snackary! Right, let's see what happens when you get back to town. Another party, maybe? Filbo wants to talk. Okay.
How's it going?
Those strabby hands look like they're getting a bit, maybe it's time to change them.
Hell.
Slice of lime. Well, I like symmetry.
Filbo.
So here we go.
Awesome!
So the Strabby moved upwards. Cheap hoof on the head. Oh yeah. That's a Doritos Mohican. Looking cool, Filbo. Not to be messed with.
Snacksburg is looking pretty busy tonight. Seems like a great time to gather everybody around the old campfire.
Okay, let's do it. See if it'll stop raining.
Nothing like a campfire, eh, buddies?
Beats sitting in the dark. I tell you, there's some spooky stuff out there.
There ain't nothing out there, just Bugsnax and trees. You're just yellow.
I'm not yellow. I'm pink.
He is. He's
There's
pink.
really something stalking me, watching me from the shadows. Keeps me up at night.
I've seen something similar up on top of the canyon. Real curious.
Probably just a wild animal.
Darling, there are no animals here. None but we, that is.
I too saw the thing.
Can we talk about something else?
You know,
He says
the
that a
desert
lot.
grumps, they had some odd rituals. They take their old and dying and seal them in secret
He's
caves.
still carrying that severed arm.
Whatever for? Were the dead going to rise from the grave?
No, not as such. It's more the bodies would just disappear.
How?
The writing's kind of vague, sadly. All I know is they had a rash of vanishing corpses. Long as they were exposed, well, heck, even if they buried them in the sand, the body wouldn't be there the next day. Though some of the time, there'd be a little left. Just a few bones.
I'm getting a chill just thinking about it.
You're getting a chill because the fire's gone out.
Oh, you're right. Hey, buddy, would you mind picking up some firewood? It's over by the mill.
Spooky mist in town as well. Nobody want to come with me? No. I never did scan her. An aloof archaeologist with a nihilistic streak. She'd be the perfect scientist partner if she wasn't so horribly cheerful, says Floofty. Millhouse.
Okay, where were we? Triffany, you were saying something about the zombies?
No zombies. Listen, spooky as the disappearing stiffs may be, that's just a story I read on a wall. We got nothing to fear from the dead.
I'm more worried about the living.
The living?
Obviously, we're not the first Grumpuses to make it to Snaktooth. So what makes us think all the others are dead? I've seen those chewed up skeletons around the island. We all know something kills Grumpuses out there, and it has teeth. Bugsnax don't have teeth.
True.
And like Wiggle said, there aren't animals out here other than us.
She's not wrong about the bones.
Time out. I gotta use a little Grump's room.
Now hold on. You saying Grumpuses turn cannibal? That's ridiculous. We ain't got the stomachs for it.
Floofty eats Grumpus.
No way that's true.
Oh, it's true. Late one night, I saw Floofty dragging something along the beach. When I got closer, I saw what it was. A severed leg.
Severed leg?
And as I watched,
Whose
they
severed
held
leg?
it up to their mouth. And then, they took a bite out of it.
Don't mess with my head, Beth. You're gonna scare me snackless. Ah! Oh, Grump. Is somebody gonna check on Philbo?
Volunteers? Well, that'll be me then. Taking some fire with me. You right now, Philbo? Ooh.
Oh, hey, buddy. Sorry, I got a little too spooked, and I came here to calm down.
Yeah. Who's in the bathroom?
Huh? I don't know what you're talking about, buddy. Are you feeling okay? You look like you've seen a ghost.
I've heard a big grumbly thing.
Well, let's keep it together and get back to the fire.
Ooh, I'm not sure I want to look down there. Whoa! Oh god, I set the toilet paper on fire. Oh no, this is bad. I want to throw this stick away, but I'm going to set something else on fire. Oh, that's alright then. Let's just get out of here.
Sorry about that.
Sorry,
my
Wambus.
mess.
Can we just quit it with the spooky stuff? I don't think I could get any sleep.
Darling, calm yourself. For I know what lurks in the shadows.
How are you doing that with your voice?
It's the queen of Bugsnax! A bug snack bigger than any we've ever seen! She conducts this delicious orchestra, bringing music to our mouths.
How Wiggle got her groove back.
And once we're dancing to her tune.
She gobbles us up?
That's precisely right, darling.
This story makes no sense. Why would Bugsnax have a monarchy?
Oh, Wambus, it's just a title. I've seen Bugsnax big enough to eclipse the moon. What else would you call that?
A hallucination?
Believe what you will, Wambus, for I know what I've seen. Regardless of what sort of monster you believe in, something is lurking out there.
Wow.
And it's only a matter of time before it comes for us.
Grump and Snacks, it's coming for us.
I said she's coming for us! Yeah, yeah, she's gonna get us. Oh.
Wiggle, shut up.
No need to freak out. It's probably just something safe.
I'm freaking out, Wambus. I'm not getting eaten by some monster or Floofty just because you won't admit you're scared.
Don't worry, Gramble. We'll go check it out.
If something goes wrong, sacrifice Filbo first.
How about you come with us, Bethica? I better not take any fire with me this time. Lit up the mountain? Oh, that didn't have a hole in it before. Hello? How did it go out the other side? Better check upstairs just in case. In case of what? Oh, who are you?
Chandlo?
Chandler.
Whoa, it's Filbo. And somebody new?
Hey, surfer
Hey,
dude.
how are you?
Doing better these days, yeah. Snacksburg is coming back together.
I noticed. I saw the fire and I thought, whoa, Snacksburg's on fire. So I came down here to check on it. Then I remembered I left some stuff at the mill, so here I am. Is Shelda around?
Oh, no. Nobody's seen Shelda since the fight.
Major bummer, bro.
Oh, man.
I could use her wisdom right now. Anyway,
Shouldn't have had a
can't
fight
stay
with her
in there.
then.
I gotta get all this stuff back to Snorpy right away. You know how he gets.
Who's Snorpy?
Don't you at least want to say hi to everybody?
If I do that, they're gonna want me to stay. Catch you later, bros!
Catch you later, dude.
But I do want you to stay. Oh, darn it. Oh, well. Let's get back and tell the others.
You gotta stop the head dropping, Philbo. It's no good for your own confidence.
Don't worry, folks. I'm fine. And the noise was just Chandler.
Oh, that's a relief.
So that settles it. Things are good and safe and boring.
But wait, what if Chandler was the queen of Bugsnax?
Oh, please. That brute doesn't have the grace required for royalty.
Maybe he's just
Yeah,
wearing his
If
skin.
anybody's queen around here, it's me.
You know, the Desert Grumps had a history of matriarchal leadership. Real fascinating system they had. Every year, the ladies would go hunting, and the one to bring home the biggest bug snack was the new head honcho.
Tiffany, hello.
Doing good?
Okay, now let's have a look at the journal, because I know we can't do Crumdos just yet. So what else? Done that, done that. See, this has got a symbol on it, as if it's a quest item. I'll have another look around, but I don't know where I can find it. Right, there's no quest indicators on the map. Cold Feet, the big story. Elizabeth Megafig disappeared off her own expedition. If we're going to find her, we'll need to interview every Grumpus and find clues about her. Good idea. So I've got 2 more people to interview, because it says 4 interviews and 6 people in Grumperdale. So we'll pin that for a minute. Don't think I looked in here closely before. Oh no. We dissected the eyes off them. Ah, what's wrong with this woman? Ooh, can that be unlocked? No. Beffica. I want to do the interviews first, because I've always picked up a clue or an object or something. We know it's not these anyway. But Cromdo's not in town. Wiggle's back though. Grumpford and Sons. Grumpawamba. Chumbawamba. Where are you, Wiggle?
Bramble, dear, are you free for a little stargazing tonight?
Go on, Gramble.
Sorry, I can't. I gotta watch my little ones.
Of course you do. Come on, Gramble. Surely you can take a night off. Nobody's desperate enough to steal from you. Anymore?
Maybe. But even still, my kin might wander off if I'm not here.
It's only natural, dear. I'm sure they long to return to the wild.
You lie out on the
Don't
roof.
say that. This is their home. They love it here. They just get lost sometimes is all.
Whatever you say, darling. Let me know if you're ever free.
Oh, Wiggle. One of these days, your dreams will come true. Yeah, we got time for an interview.
I'm no stranger to interviews, darling. Hit me with your best shot.
Okay, so who are you?
You've certainly heard my #1 single, Do the Wiggle.
I had it stuck in my head for a solid month.
You see, Wiggle Wigglebottom needs no introduction, darling.
So why did you come here?
Well, I'm here to gorge myself on a new life experience, to get my creative juices flowing, as it were.
So your juice isn't flowing now?
Oh, well... You know, no hit can stay on top forever. And I'm afraid the audience didn't care for Wiggle's World or Wiggle Baby One More Time. And
Wiggle it, baby, one more
I've
time.
been accused of being a one-hit wiggle.
Well, you certainly wiggle a lot. So your thoughts on Bugsnax?
Every taste is like a star going supernova inside my mouth. Creative energy like I've never felt before. Bugsnax are worth whatever price I have to pay, darling.
And yeah, what price is that exactly?
Bugsnax are forbidden fruits, darling. I believe something exists to keep us from them.
It's
She
called
will
Gramble.
come for me one day, but not before I dazzle the world once more.
Okay, so why did you leave town? And Gramble?
That's simple. I was following Gramble.
Alright.
He certainly knows his way around snacks.
Are you using Gramble for his food supply?
No! Goodness, no! I love Gramble. I would never. He's far too sweet. Like a little strabby. No, I would never take advantage of him, no matter how easy it would be.
I'm not sure about that one. Temptation is dangerous. So, do you know where Lisbeth is?
Ah, Lisbeth. She and Eggabell were big fans of mine. You know, I met them backstage at my first farewell tour. They didn't have passes, mind you. Liz climbed in through the air ducts. But if somebody breaks the law out of love for my music, who am I to turn them away?
Okay. Does that happen a lot?
Not nearly as often as I'd like.
Huh? So do you know what happened to Lisbeth?
That night, when Liz went missing, I ran into the woods looking for her. But instead, I found something terrifying, towering over the trees. The queen of Bugsnax. Her screech was deafening, and I ran for my life.
I don't blame you. If that's that pizza thing, I'm gonna eat it. What is the Queen of Bugsnax thing?
Well, I can't be sure. All I saw was a menacing silhouette. But if Liz crossed paths with that thing, then I fear for her.
Oh dear. Okay, thanks a wiggle.
I feel the warm glow of free publicity. I know my story about the Queen sounds far-fetched, but I swear on my platinum record it's true. If you don't believe me,
Platinum,
go and see for yourself. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got music to make.
Okay, Wiggle gave you a map. This is your last location. Check your journal for details. Cheers, Wiggle. Let's have a look. I saw Elizabeth looking down on camp from between the trees beneath the snow line. Not recognizing that offhand. Probably being stupid. Ah. There's a lookout post up there. Maybe that's what that is. So I've got to go this way. Ah. So now it's open. Who else is in town? There was 2, wasn't there? Return Grumps to Snacksburg at 6 of 12. Conduct interviews 5 of 12. Who haven't I interviewed yet? Triffany?
Oh, hi there.
Yeah, have you got time for an interview?
Oh, sure. Sounds like a real hoot.
Is that Canadian? Start the interview. Interview Triffany. Who are you?
Oh, I go digging up bits of history and try to piece them back together. It's usually not so dramatic, just an old coin or a severed toe under a rock. But this island's chock full of finds.
Okay, good. And your name, just for the record?
Oh, goodness, my name. I'm Triffany Lottablog.
And why did you come to Snaktooth Island?
I heard about the trip to Snaktooth and thought, well, I could keep scraping at odds and ends till the day I die. Or I could really get out there. Try following in Grandma's footsteps.
It was Grandma, yeah. Well, she just went through sock drawers.
You might have heard of Bronica Lottablog, an adventuring type just like Lizbert. She filled up our old house with relics and sketches, taught me to love history. Bless her heart.
Okay. What's your thoughts on Bugsnax?
Amazing, don't you think? We got paintings of Bugsnax from 1,000 years ago. Grumpus civilization rises, collapses, and turns to dust. But the Bugsnax, they always stay. They are walking records of history.
Okay, so why did you leave town?
It's less I left and more I stopped coming back. I wasn't even there when the fight broke out. Imagine me coming home to find Wambus all red in the face and at Bramble's throat.
Okay, is that why you and Wamba split up?
No, nothing so simple as that. I wanted him to come with me to the ruins, honest. But he wouldn't give up his farm, not even for me. Stubborn fool.
So, any information on Lizbert?
Lovely gal, that Lizbert. Wasn't often we'd both be in town at the same time. And when we were, we'd usually be in the medical tent, getting treated by Agabel. We'd swap stories about what we found and show off our grisliest scars.
Ugh. You two got injured that often?
Adventuring is a dangerous business.
True.
Archaeology less so. But the Lottablog method can be unconventional.
Ask Indiana.
Bugged the heck out of Agabel. She never liked to see anyone hurt. Least of all Liz.
Makes sense. So do you know what happened to Lizbert?
You know, out here, it's only a matter of time before you fall in a hole or get wedged in a crevice. Especially with all these
A wedgie's never a good thing.
shifting the geography around. Not to be morbid, but it could be 1,000 years before somebody finds where Lizbert wound up.
That's nice. Oh dear. Alright, thanks Triffany. I learned a lot.
Oh, you're too kind. I'm just happy to chip in and solve a mystery or two. Speaking of mysteries...
Yeah, okay. Do you have something for me?
You betcha! Lizbert stashed a journal in the ruins for safekeeping. I can't get it open without damaging whatever's inside. I'm thinking you might have better luck with it.
I'm thinking that too.
Anywho, I've nearly talked your ear off. Better get back to work, eh?
Triffany has a locked journal. You'll need a key to open it. I think I already have that key. There we go. A new clue. You picked up Liz's notes on a secret code. Check your journal for details. No information in the journal itself. Okay. Looks like I need to weigh down the pressure plates in order. first left. Unfortunately, it cuts off there. Okay, so the way up the mountain is open, but it's gone 30 minutes, so I'm going to take another break. And if you've liked what you've seen so far and you want to see more, especially what's happening up there, then do hit subscribe and give us a like. I know people ask all the time, but it really is a small click for you and a big thing for us. So thank you very much. I'll see you shortly in the next one. Cheers, Philbo.